All right, guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be looking at Izaria, the water succubus. So, the succubuses are units that revolve really heavily around sleeping things, and they have like really really strong first skills. So I wanna get into what their skill set does, and then we'll take a look at the runes and all of that. So her first skill attacks enemies and has, I believe it goes up to 75% chance. It's going to be a 75% chance to sleep. And then it might also be a 75% chance for the attack bar as well. So they have like some of the craziest first skills in the game. And one of the changes they got a while ago is that their skills don't wake up targets that are slept, which is kind of crazy. It's actually really nice. They pair really well with more units that can sleep. And so the second skill can block HP recovery. It's single target, does damage. The damage is increased by 50% if the target's asleep. And then her third skill hits 4 times. It absorbs some of the attack bar, heals her for half the damage, and then if they have no attack bar by the 4th hit, then they get slept for 2 turns, which is really nice. And she's got an arena speed lead, so she does have some potential in RTA. Back when 4-star siege, or not siege, when 4-star RTA is going on, there's people who will use her. And I have her runed up sometimes just in case I need a backup speed leader for 4-star RTA. So that's the only time I really use her in RTA. But let's look at her runes. So the stats I have on her are, I mean, I don't think her stats are terrible. I don't really know what an amazing one looks like to reference, but I think like the runes individually are nice. So I guess you guys can be the judge of how well mine is runed, but we have this rune here. I have her kind of as a bruisery control unit. I don't have her on full damage in case units wake up, so it's like, so she is able to survive a little bit before we can start controlling units. So this is her slot 6. We got her slot 1 here. I do want, she only has 65% crit rate, so I do want to get more on her eventually, but this is just how the runes are worked out. This one can obviously be improved. This one is a legendary rune. It's got a lot of stats. She is a stat-hungry unit. And I guess this is the rune slot where I could maybe try to fit on crit rate, but I'd have to give up some of the stats. And then this one is also, this one is missing stats. Maybe I should get rid of some of the crit damage to get more stats on her, but all in all, I think they're fine runes individually. This artifact has 18% skill 1 accuracy, so I know she only has 40% accuracy, but this puts her up to like 58, which is better. It's better than not having. And I don't know if I'm wrong. I think her third skill is a guaranteed sleep if they have no attack bar. I think. I don't know how that works for glancing yet, so I couldn't tell you. But from what I've seen, anytime she absorbs all the attack bar, they always go to sleep. I haven't had that be resisted yet. So, and honestly, it might go through glancing. It might. We can maybe test it out this video, but those are her runes. Those are her stats. So let's get into the comp I like to use her with. This is the comp that I've been using her the most in. It's got Fedora, the Water Death Knight. This is my main one. We'll look at his runes real quick. I have him runed up for, R5, and he works well in this comp, so that's what I've been leaving him with. He's got some solid tanky stats. He got changed a couple balance patches back, and he's been a lot more useful, like HP block on skill 1, defense break, attack power break on skill 2. And the first skill is a crushing hit now, which is also nice against wind units. And then they lowered the cooldown on his third skill. So he does immunity, some HP regen, and endure. And I guess quickly artifacts. They're whatever artifacts. And then we have the second awakened water fairy. So she pairs really well with Izaria because her third skill here does a 2-turn sleep, which cannot be resisted. And, you know, Izaria does not wake targets up with sleep, and so this really helps make sure we control the whole team. So these are her runes, just real quick. Really a bunch of tanky stats. You run her up like Annabelle. Now, her third skill is a guaranteed to land, so it's not... Accuracy doesn't take account into that, which is why mine has very low accuracy. Though I do think some accuracy on skill 1 artifacts are really helpful with her. I only have a extra 11% here, but it does make a difference. And so this is pretty much the team that I really like to bring this into counter. It's the Harmonia, Vigor, and then the Dark Vagabond. This is a team you'll see pretty common in Siege. So let's get into it and we'll show you why it works. So now obviously will runes would be better, but I needed stats in other places. These are all 4-star units, so like my good will runes got to go towards other things, and this team's doing fine without it. So we'll go ahead and use her third skill here to control the Vagabond. He's now going to be slept for 2 turns. We'll try to get skill 1 freeze, which we did. Let's go through... We're going to skill 1 sleep this Harmonia here. We got resisted, which is a shame. But not the end of the world. Okay, now that does suck. We get resisted again, though. Can I get 1 sleep, though? Okay, there we go, for the cycling. It is really nice. When it lands, obviously, it's very nice. We'll go ahead and cleanse that, give some attack bar boost. I'm going to skill 3 here, because I think that will reduce vigor fully. There we go. All right, and now let's see the damage on this Harmonia. Okay, 16k, which, keep in mind that she is runed as a bruiser, so it's not like... It is fairly decent damage, acceptable damage. We're going to skill 2 here to make sure that Harmonia doesn't wake up, and Izaria can still hit through this sleep, which is why it's really nice. Another thing that's cool to know about the Succubuses in general is that if they hit a target that is already slept, they will get the first skill attack bar increase anyway. All right, let's skill 3 sleep. And then, okay, just to clarify what I said in the beginning, let's look at this skill 1 here. How much attack bar is absorbed? Okay, was that 50 or was it 75? Let me try again. Let me try again here. Okay, it looks like it was 50, and then she gains, and then the next turn goes, which is why it increases. So I believe it is only a 50% absorb, which is really nice. Like, it is really nice. And we can continue to reduce the attack bar with the skill 3. Now, it hits 4 times, so honestly, like, additional damage artifacts do have some potential there. Ah, there we go. Look at all that skill 3 freezing. I really do like this as a control comp. And once you get all of them down, it's pretty easy after the healers are gone. So, and look at Fedora actually doing some work. Let me see. We'll go ahead and sleep you for big damage. Look at that, 21k, not bad. It's not bad damage. I'll go ahead and do that again. Put him to sleep. But yeah, very, very big control comp here. So this has been how I've been liking to use her in these comps a lot more. And we'll take it into a couple and see. Just to show, like, consistency and such. Okay, I thought maybe we could take it into this team and see if it would work. Now, obviously, there is a Clara, so it might... Clara might strip stun me, but I want to see. I want to see if it works. They don't have enough to, like, one-shot us, so... I think if we just... I'm going to cleanse this, because it is a 2-turn stun there. And then I think we'll try to... As long as we can control the Kung Fu Girl, we are in a very good spot. And we'll go ahead and sleep them. And now that we've damaged Clara, her third skill isn't going to be as worrisome. So let's see some big damage there. It was like 17k. Not too shabby. Just going to give her... I'm doing this for the attack bar. Oh, no, we missed... We missed our crit. Oh, come on. Fedora finished her off, though. Let's see that. Yeah, I do like the skill 3 damage is pretty nice. And it gives her some sustain, too. So it also helps. Like, I wouldn't say this team is crazy on sustain. We have the healing over time from Fedora, which makes a little bit of a difference. It's not, like, anything crazy, though. But the main heals are going to be coming from the Water Sylphid with her skill 2. Go ahead and boost, because why not? So see, okay, so we did make it into that team very well. All right, let's see if there's something else I can hit. So we're going to try against this Triana Vigor Kung Fu Girl comp. I don't actually know how it's going to go. Triana might be a little difficult here. It's really good against the Harmonia. Okay. I'm going to just try to skill 1 free. Oh, we actually did. We actually skill 1 froze there. I wasn't expecting to. I want to see if we can... Okay, so we did sleep there. And so I'm beginning to think the activation condition is only the absorb attack bar and not with the glancing, which is really awesome if that's the case. Okay, can we get a sleep, though? We can get procs, but can we sleep? They resisted, okay. We have skill 2, which skill 3 cannot be resisted, so thankfully for us. Let's go ahead and try to put you to sleep there. Look at that. All of the control. What is the resistance of this Kung Fu Girl? Am I just getting unlucky? Like, come on. I'll go ahead and use... I'm not going to hit this again because I want to try to sleep if I can. Let's try to sleep. We did not sleep, but that's okay. Vigor went. That's actually kind of bad here. Let's see. I'm going to try to sleep. No. The downside of this Water Fairy is that she can glance, which is always sad. And now Triana cleanses. We do have our immunity up, though, so it's going to give us some safety while we wait for cooldowns. Let's go ahead and do guaranteed sleep on him. And I'll just go for the attack bar. I didn't use my skill 2 there because I wanted to wait for the crit to go away, but then we just failed defense break. Oh, good sleep. Very good sleep. Let's go ahead. We're just going to do this, actually. We're going to proc a lot. That's what I meant. That's what we're going to do. So we'll do skill 1 here, get the sleep. And then we'll hit with the skill 3. Hopefully we bypass the passive. We did not, but she is frozen, so she couldn't heal. So now Vigor's down, and it should be pretty easy after that. Unless this Kung Fu Girl is going to get 1 round to do something crazy. Okay, that was her 1 round. Hopefully she doesn't get a turn after that, but we'll get the sleep. No, she resists. I need to check the resistance. I swear. They better, like, actually have resistance. I mean, not to say that my 58% is anything crazy, but, like, come on. Okay, we got the sleep. we didn't crit. Did we miss a lot of crits there? Or we didn't really do too much. All right, but now we have the Kung Fu Girl down, and it should be pretty easy after this. We just got to take out the Triana. Okay. I did skip ahead a little bit. But it does show that we can, in fact, 3v1 a Triana. All right. Now let me see what I want to hit next. Okay. So I think I want to try against this team, actually. I want to see how this performs against the Wind Vagabond, because I personally have a harder time against him, because he's just really strong. He is really strong, so we're going to see if we can do anything against him. Did absorb enough, which is nice. We have some immunity, so he won't be able to control us as easily, but he just does... He does a lot of damage. I'll go ahead and get the attack bar from that. We'll try to skill 1 sleep. Unfortunately, we did not. But I'll do this for the attack bar so I can then lap this Harmonia, though. So if we can get the freeze, I'm actually just going to do skill 2 damage there. But they proc out of it. I love that they proc out of it. I'm going to sleep. Oh, she cuts me. I was thinking we'd move first. We'll try to get a sleep if we can, but we did not. We'll have our skill 2, though. So now we're back up with immunity. The only danger is if we can't kill anything quick enough. Oh, but they proc... No, they really proc out like that. We get the sleep. We get the sleep. We got a little bit of healing. I'm gonna skill 1... I want to skill 1 sleep into skill 2 so I could boost into more damage. But that was not the case. Let's get the sleep again, though. Nope. Ouch. Look how broken Wind Vagabond is, by the way. He's so good. He's actually an insane unit. Is there any way I just, like, skill 2 crit this? Because I don't think I'm gonna luck sack this with the crit. I didn't. Oh, but he gets the proc. Okay. Okay. So maybe not against Wind Vagabond. This one, I don't think Wind Vagabond's going to be the move here, guys. That is going to be the test day today. Being able to see what you can do and what you can't do. So, like, units like the Wind Vagabond, it's really too much of a... We really don't want to bring her into that unless you as the user here, like... You're not limited to only using water units, so, you know, of course, if you have other teams that work, other units, like, you know, feel free to comment down below, like, how you guys like to use the water succubus, because she, you know, she is really solid. We can see that she's doing well as a standalone unit, and paired well with, like, units that have the skill 2 sleep, and... So, what other elemental units is she good with? You know, let me know. But thanks for stopping by, and I will see you all in the next video. All right, bye-bye, everybody.